In this video, if you remember in the last video of this channel, which is the first video of this channel also, I told you how to create a simple graphical user interface using 3 lines of code. First line of code is from Tkinter import static, which means from Tkinter import everything. Then I created a variable with the name of root. You can name it with any other name. Then assign a function tk small brackets. T is in capital letter, K is in small letter. And that the third line of code is root dot main loop small brackets. So with 3 lines of code in Python, we can create a simple graphical user interface. If I hit the run button here, run, then you can see that we have a window pop up. This is a graphical user interface, simplest. If I click here, it will maximize, as you can see here. If I can click here again, it will minimize. This is a minimize button and this is a close button. So you can see that with 3 lines of code we can create a simple window. Now let's move on further. I again click here. You can see there the maximize button is enabled. If I click this maximize button, the window is in full screen. Now let's use a command here. Root dot configure root dot resizable width is equal to false, height is equal to false. I have added the 4th line of code here. Now if I again click the main, this window pops up again, but if you can see that this maximize option is disabled, so now you cannot resize it to a full screen. Okay, this will disable the maximization. So this is the another command. Now I close this window again. And in the width option, I write here true. Sorry, T is in capital. Now if I again click the run button, you can see that this maximization option is enabled. If I click it, it gone to full screen, but in width wise, not in the height wise. You cannot make it full screen by height wise, because the reason is that in this command I have asked the programming language that width is equal to true. This means that width should be maximized to full screen, but the height remains the false. This means that the height cannot be made to full screen. Now let's do it again, making width as a false again and making the height as a true. Now you can imagine what will happen to this window if we click the maximize button. You can see here that the window is maximized on the height wise, not in the width wise, because width option is disabled by the keyword false. So if we want to make it full screen, we will have to make true to both width and height, and you will see here that the screen is in full mode now. So this is another command you can see. Now let's okay. Next command for this video which I will tell you is to change the color. So what we will write, root dot configure bg stand for background, equal to, you can write any name. I write a wheat color here. Now if I click here, you can see that the color of the window is changed from white to wheat. If I maximize it, you can see that the whole window is wheat color. Now let's change this color to, let's say, blue. You can say that the color is changed to blue. Now let me maximize it. Okay, you can change it to, let's try with pink. I again run and the color is changed to pink. Okay, so in today's video I have introduced two more different instructions. One is for the sizing of the window and the second is for the color of the window. That's it for this video. In the next video I will continue further on this series of Python.